with the first session, the improvement was
not much, I would say, but like for first 2 days my hand was okay. After, but again now I'm having the stiffness in my hand. There is something it's like stretches. I feel the stretch here.
Okay.
But after the last treatment, it was okay. Like for 2 days, it was okay. I was not feeling any stretch or something.
Okay.
But I was having a extreme headache and nausea and dizzy also. Like for first 3-4 days, it is okay. Like from yesterday, it's okay. It's not that bad, but still I'm feeling that nausea. Yeah. And yeah, one more thing, after the treatment, my whole body was paining next day. The lower back, even the hair also, I was feeling, and I was feeling that suddenly sharp pain I'm feeling here, and here, this part, sharp pain in this part, here, and I think here also, this part, here. So yeah, I don't know why.
Right. How about sensation?
Sensation is still the same.
This is typical progress. The moment you walk out of this office after session, then the effect will be degraded as time goes by. And somehow the improvement on your wrist, it was staying for 2 days. That's still not bad. That means you need to see me like at least every other day for a while, at least, so that the effect can last longer and longer. And even though the effect is gone, still when the condition comes back, it will have to be with less severity. See what I'm saying? So that is typical progress. And I'm going to be doing a little bit different, one more thing today. Take care of your spine. So when you took X-ray, can they see your L4, L5?
Yeah, that vertebra is. And there is a bone. I don't know. There is extra. What do you call bone? There is the extra formation is there. So do you want to see the X-rays or MRI?
No, I don't have to see that.
Yeah, so yeah, I could see that it's moved.
Okay.
So it's like this. So my doctor advised me not to bend back because then it will be just I will lost the sensation in my legs.
Okay. Any changes on urination?
Urination, no.
Waking up to urinate?
Yeah, no, I don't wake up. Only one time. No, not even one time. I don't wake up in the night for urination. It's just I go to bed before using bathroom and then wake up in the morning.
Okay. How's your sleeping?
Sleeping is good. It didn't affect.
Are you sleeping more? Like 8 hours?
Yeah, 7 hours.
7? Okay. How many kids do you have? 2? Well, you must be a busy mom. Still, you need to sleep 8 hours because you need to rest. How about, so numbness has nothing changed?
No.
How was the emotions? Panic and anxiety?
That is okay. It's the same. Like, it's not bad. Like I told you, I do yoga and meditation. So it's in control stage. It's not like severe. I was having this anxiety in October and November. It was really bad.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I controlled, like with yoga and meditation. It's okay, like normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you changed your food?
Yeah, like I told you earlier, I was taking less dairy and gluten free and less sugar. So I have already restricted my diet. It's not like I fully eliminated. So still small amounts I'm taking.
Did you what? Yeah, go ahead.
Meat wise, you said I can eat chicken, right? Organic chicken.
It is, yeah, but still, for a while, you being a vegan would be more powerful treatment for you.
So like, but I can have eggs, right?
Yeah.
Eggs is okay. Okay.
But it has to be organic.
Organic, yeah. We use organic because of the kids. We use everything organic at home.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I tried pork also because you told me, right? It's good. So yeah, once I tried pork. So I can. Okay, you said go vegan, right? No meat.
That'll be better.
Okay.
That'll be better. And
so in vegan there is any restriction, or I can eat anything?
Not necessarily. Like jujube or like honey, that kind of stuff can raise your temperature of your body for organs. So it will work against you. So just because they are organic and fully natural does not mean it is good.
Okay.
Like the venom of a snake. That's all full natural and full organic, and it can still kill you, right? So many people have a wrong perception that anything organic, anything natural would be okay and good. No. And a lot of people love to promote turmeric, but a lot of Indian people still eat a lot of turmeric, but still
we have problems, yes, because we eat turmeric 3 or 4 times a day.
Right.
In every meal we have
right,
turmeric.
but you still, a lot of Indian people still suffering health concerns, right? Exactly. So, is it true? No. Just because they say, a lot of people say this is good, does not mean it is actually good.
Yeah, it increases your body temperature also.
So, even turmeric, you may have to stop for a while to see if it helps. And also, the other thing they don't tell you is that no matter how good it is, if it is too much, it's supposed to work against you. I think I sent you YouTube video.
Yeah, the Indian ladies. Yeah.
Well, hypothyroidism.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. So
how is she now? She's fully recovered?
Almost. Because she's still on drug.
Oh, she's still taking it?
Yeah. Minimal.
Okay.
But I want her to eventually be able to stop it. So she needs to work on it. And that, the last part of it, that's the reason why I actually wanted to remember. Let me check.
So tea I can take, right?
Which tea?
Green tea?
I think so.
And one thing I would say to all the people who are watching this is don't judge your results too soon. I know for me, first thing was pain, and that was taken off. It was a miracle. which work, but not everybody would have like first session improvements. Give it some time, because it took me almost 60 sessions fully to get rid of many things. And once in a while I do refresh and come here, but give it some time. If your things are more chronic, you might need more sessions. So give it some time, have some patience, follow everything Master Kim says, because he cannot be policing you. He will only suggest. It's up to us to take charge of our health. So be patient with yourself, be patient with Master Kim, and whatever it is there, be frank. That's what he appreciates, is frankness. If you tell him the truth, he will tell you his part of truth, and you both can have a better understanding. At least in my case, I feel very comfortable telling him everything, if I'm doing right or even wrong. So give yourself a chance. That's what I would say.
Okay, that's very important. So I have recently started to tell my patients, there are a lot of medical practitioners are confused with our terms. Many people, they say they are treating root problems, but they are not. Root causes, which many acupuncturists believe that is organs. No, they are not root causes. They are root problems. Root causes are patient yourself. Whatever you eat, whatever you think, what kind of activities you do, how many hours, how good sleep you have, how that kind of input to your body is actually root cause. Medical practitioners are dealing with root problems if they are good. But most of the medical practitioners, they are still trying to deal with this tip of the iceberg. Symptoms only. They can never be able to, they will never be able to touch the root problems. They don't have any capacity to do that, because that's how they were trained. But they still think they're treating root causes. So they don't understand what they're doing. That's what I wanted to tell you. And
it's stinging.
Is it?
It's getting red.
So
like you said, tea I can take, right? Green tea is okay?
Mm-hmm. But not many.
Not many. Mm-hmm. Only once a day I take.
Yeah.
And that too, I take decaf.
Wow.
Because caffeine doesn't suit me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you said, coconut water we can take, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how much coconut water?
Well, I want to take coconut oil.
Yeah, I'm taking, actually, I forgot to tell you, I've started taking like 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
So 1 tablespoon I take in oats. I eat oats in the morning, and 1 tablespoon I'm taking with green tea.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah.
You can increase to 3 or 4 as long as you don't have diarrhea or constipation.
Okay.
So watch it.
I
couple
think,
of days.
My bowel movement has improved.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Because earlier I was having constipation.
Good.
Yeah.
So there was good.
Yeah, there is improvements also. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have had, let's say, 2 dozen different symptoms.
Yeah.
They can show the improvement. Some of them can be miraculous improvement.
Yeah.
All of a
and
sudden.
I think with numbness, I cannot tell you, right? It might have improved, but you know, you can tell, right? Numbness we cannot say. If I'm just touching it, I will still feel the numbness,
Mhm.
and I will say, okay, it's not improved, but it might have improved, but I'm
Right,
not
right.
feeling
Because,
it, right?
Because severity is deep down at the
Yeah.
bottom,
Yes.
and even though it is getting improved, you
Yeah, but I
just
don't feel it.
yeah. And also, I want you to start to take hemp seeds.
Hemp seed, okay, yeah, you told me, right? Yeah.
Hemp seeds, flax seeds, and chia seeds.
Yes.
So when you cook rice, put them all so that you can eat them all. And
So it won't like increase the heat of the body?
No,
Because,
no.
Okay.
Also, you need to start to write journal. Mhm. And the other thing I need to tell you is, so my job is to deal with your root problems. Your job is to deal with the root causes. Okay? So we have not discussed about your diet fully yet, actually. So what ingredients you are eating, we have not analyzed yet. So we will have to analyze it, and which one is good, which one is bad. So anything bad is supposed to damage your organs, so we will have to be eliminated to expedite healing. Okay? So when you go home, you can write down,
But I
and then you can email it to me so that I can have a look at it, and we can talk over the phone and that kind of stuff.
So like you were saying, no non-veg, right? So, or I can eat once in a while, chicken or something, or no?
Again, it's all up to you. Being vegan will expedite healing.
Healing, okay. Got it.
Okay? Don't worry about protein, that kind of stuff. That's all brainwash or wrong perception.
Okay.
Look at those elephants. Do they eat any beef, chicken, or pork?
Yeah.
No, they never. They eat only grass, and they're very, very big and tall, huge, and powerful.
So I don't have any restrictions on mushrooms or anything. I can eat anything, right?
Well, anything is just
like
too broad.
Vegan, like you said, vegan. Like
but like soybeans, even though they are organic.
Yeah, I don't eat soybeans. We don't eat.
Right.
Yeah.
So you cannot just tell me anything, because there are too many different
like
kinds.
Main like diet, like we mostly eat lentils and rice that I cook at home.
Okay, so rice, I as I told you earlier, you need to put a lot of the
coconut oil, hemp
seeds, and flax seeds, and chia seeds. Because hemp seeds is most effective one could be.
Hemp seeds, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I will get it.
And you can even add a barley.
So barley, like I'm not eating gluten, right? I told you. So
No, gluten is another wrong idea.
So I should start taking.
Actually, gluten. Well, human beings have eaten wheat for thousands of years.
Yes.
Why all of a sudden? Because they started to use glyphosate. So, like not all the wheat, but some, like 60% to 70% of wheat, like 2 weeks earlier than harvest, they spray glyphosate to make them dry quicker. That's the reason why people started to have gluten allergy. Well, that is kind of a normal reaction, because it is designed to hurt our organs. So it is not gluten allergy.
So should I include again and see
which
how
one?
it
Barley?
Wheat flour.
Why would you want to add?
No, I'm not I'm eating rice.
Not now.
Okay.
Not now.
So I have to just continue whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not all again. Okay. even turmeric could have been hurting you too.
Yeah, maybe. But
So-
I cannot cook my food separately, right? I have to cook with them.
Well, you need to be smart.
Or I can, I'm not using organic turmeric, so I can use organic a little bit. I don't know.
I'm not sure if there is organic turmeric, but if there is, you
Yeah,
can use
there
it.
is actually in Whole Foods. I have seen that. And one more thing. So, do you think so? Numbness is due to the inflammation inside, or no? Because I'm not having pain. I told you, right?
Well, the indication of the problem can be so many things. Shaking, tremor, or cramping, numbness, just like you have, and all other indications. But they are all still the indication of heart organs. And skins are under control of your lungs and large intestine. And again, lungs are responsible for the thumb.
Yeah.
And the index finger is under control of your large intestine. So the more power you have on those two fingers means those two organs are getting healthier. And eventually your skin will have all the sensation back. Yeah. Hurry. It's okay.
I'm sorry, can I?
What?
Yeah, it's stinging.
It is. It's supposed to. Too much?
No, it's okay. It's good.
And please start to write journal.
Okay, I'll do it.
It will help you a lot.
So, oats are okay. I'm eating oats in the morning.
I think so.
Because whatever diet I have included now, I didn't eat earlier. I used to skip my breakfast earlier. So for the last 5-6 months, I have started eating breakfast. I have included eggs, oats, fruits.
Actually, I think I told you to eat excuse me, less amount of food with a less frequency.
Okay.
So you don't have to eat 3 times.
The snacks I can take, right?
Pardon?
Snacks in between meals.
No.
No snacks.
Snacks are very bad for you.
Like apple or something, fruits, no?
If you want them, those fruits,
Yeah.
I want you to eat them while you eat meal.
Oh.
Because it will give you a burden to your stomach and digestive system.
Okay.
Kind of all day. They don't have time to rest.
Okay.
You have to check if you have more power on your hand. Okay.
Yeah, the stretch is gone.
So simply, you need to be a couch potato.
Yeah, because I keep on running since morning till evening.
Give a lot of break, good break to your reasonable organs. Even, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Still not?
Yeah. Okay, very bad.
Sorry. Is it better? Sorry.
So a little bit streaming is okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
As long as you can manage it. Let's check it out again. You should be able to feel more calm.
Yeah, the stretch is completely gone.
Right.
Yeah, this is very light now. My head is very light.
So simply, this is pretty much only medicine in the world. The more or longer you get treatment, the quicker you will get better. You should be able to drive back soon.
Okay.
So how do you say? Hand.
Yeah, this is very light. I don't feel any stretch at all right now. This is seriously very light.
It's quick.
Yeah, actually this quick. Because there was always a continuous stretch here. Yeah, because this is very light right now. Yeah. The stretch is completely gone.
So you might have sensation back a little bit. So if you're lucky, check it out.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, one more thing. Suddenly, this thing it turns yellow. All these are like pink.
Fingertips?
Yeah. Suddenly,
Which
this
one?
this finger. It
Oh,
turns.
middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why the blood flow is not right or.
Could be.
And it started after taking that medicine. I told you, I took gabapentin for 2 weeks. So after that, it started. Earlier, I was not having that problem. I don't know, that medicine was very bad. And my doctor was not very happy me coming here. I told you, right? I asked him, I'm going to acupuncture, and he said, okay, go only once. It won't benefit you, he told me.
Is it female or
Male.
male?
Yeah.
Indian?
He's an Indian, yeah.
So what kind of doctor is it?
Neurologist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go see him later.
Yeah. He asked me to see a psychiatrist also. So he said, okay, I told you, he gave me another medicine. He said, take this medicine for a month, and by mood wise and everything will be fine. And then I will send you to psychiatrist. He told me that. And I was like, for what? And even I told him that this numbness is due to the dental nerve. He said, no, it's different. Earlier he said, okay, yeah. Earlier he was okay. When I told him first time, he said, okay, yeah. This could be because of the dental nerve. Then now he said, no. You have to come for that EEG, or I don't know what you call it, put rods on your head and then you do some test. And I was like, okay, let's see. I didn't go.
I really want you to come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, then I'll ask my husband.
It's not for morning, but
For the afternoon, right? Okay.
well, it doesn't matter. It could be even 10 p.m.
Yeah. But my kids, right? So today also, first we thought we should not bring them. Then we thought they will be alone, right?
Well, they can stay here and watch animations.
Yeah.
They can have fun.
That's stinging a lot.
That's good. Actually, her kids, they love to come here.
Yeah, I know. Even Rajneesh, right? He loves coming here. Even he was the only one who was pushing Meena. Why don't you take her appointment? I'll just to take her there.
If you want, you can even get 2 hours a session.
Tomorrow? Okay. So that is advisable?
Yeah. And
That won't be too much?
the record was I treated a lady with a very, very severe pain, lots of problems, lung cancer, breast cancer, bone cancer, kidney stone, her urine was blood.
Seriously?
Yeah. From 10 p.m. to 4:30 a.m., 6.5 hours I was treating her.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah.
And she was okay after that?
Mm-hmm. I have, you can watch that video.
Okay, yeah, please send me that video.
And she didn't have faith in me.
Oh. She didn't come?
She kept going back to doctors and I don't.
She was taking the medicine, right?
Yeah.
The problem with me is that I cannot take medicines.
That's good.
I'm so like bad, it's like if somebody prescribes me medicine, first I see the side effects. And if I have read the side effects, there is no way I'm gonna take that medicine. So everybody is so mad at me. Why are you not taking medicine? I was like, it's giving me more harm than good.
Right.
I'm okay with my numbness. Like, I'm having numbness for the last 6 months. I'm okay with that, but I take the medicine. Even my neuro was like, okay, how long have you taken the medicine? And I lied to him. I told him that I took for 1 month, but I took only for 2 weeks. He said, and it's giving me severe side effects and all. And he was like, okay, then stop it. So is there any restrictions after this acupuncture? Like, should I?
Yeah, absolutely. No bad foods.
No bad food? No, food-wise is okay. Like, activity-wise, I should
be a couch potato. Walking is good for you. Yeah. Walking is good for you.
Walking is good, right?
Standing is bad.
Okay. Because like, yeah, I cook a lot, right? So I just stand at one place.
Well, you can walk in place.
Walk in place, yeah, I have to do that.
Try that. So try to minimize standing.
So like, I have a question also. Like, I cannot walk slowly. So I don't know. I have something like I have to just walk fast. I cannot walk.
But as long as you keep walking, that's good.
It's good, okay?
Independent from speed.
Okay. And one more thing, water. You said drink less water.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I cannot drink less. I have to keep drinking.
No, you need to change. You can change. It's just habit. You can change it, and you need to. Mm-hmm.
So, like, is there any restrictions on the herbal teas also?
So always, well, if you want to find out more about it or accurate information, on the internet there are so many good information and bad information too. So, like say green tea, you search green tea side effects. Then you can see what side effects it has. Then you can have some idea. So when you type in green tea effects or benefit, it will never tell you the bad thing. So it is supposed to be good to everybody. Is it true? No. Can be true. There's nothing perfect in the world. Even turmeric, as we discussed.
Yeah, because Indians take turmeric
all the time.
Even
and
they drink that turmeric milk every night. It's still there. Yeah, in every household in India they drink turmeric milk before bed. Even my husband used to drink.
So sometimes and many times people cannot think outside of the boxes. I learned it hard way. And those information I gave you, and you change your diet, it will help your family members too. When your kids grow up, they will appreciate you.
So you said, like, I'm not taking gluten right now, but you said I can take barley water, right?
Barley?
Barley?
Uh-huh.
So should I take it or no? Yes, right?
Barley.
Yeah, because it has gluten too, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me try with small amount every day, then I'll see the difference, what is
Okay,
happening.
good. Yeah, that's the starting of point of writing journal.